I was gonna say, speaking of semen, I don't like when people try to convince me to eat like squid.
Go on.
The definition of sponsor is an individual organization that pays some or all the costs involved in staging a sporting or artistic event in return for advertising. Nobody asked. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. My name is Nestani.
I'm Jaxler.
I'm DECosmic.
I'm Coley.
And today we are sponsored by Myna Cookies. Use our code Cosmic has a bubble butt for 20% off.
Whoa, that's okay. Hold the fuck on.
Oh my god.
You said this intro bit was gonna suck. That was great.
That was great. Yeah, no,
I'm not
I
forgetting
left.
that code.
I left. I mean, I got the hype man treatment, so it's fine. You know.
That was kind of violating, but I fuck with it.
Is it violating or is it speaking the truth? Have you ever considered that?
I mean, as long as we're getting paid, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
Are we getting paid?
I'm speaking the truth on Cosmic's
might
bubble
be,
butt. You
yeah.
know? People have been saying this.
Facts. Uh-huh.
I mean,
You are.
if we are getting paid, then I'm sure Cosmic will take.
You wish we were getting paid by Pokey,
Yep.
but we're not, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just have them. So anyway,
Oh, so just minus 20 or something like that.
yeah. Anyway, how was everyone's
fair.
how was the week? How was your week? I don't know how to start. I don't have an actual topic to start this time, so it's up to you all.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I came up with the bit. I got us in here, so like I did my job.
It's
I
not
got us
us
in
to
the
get
door.
us out of here.
yeah, I mean, I can talk about like boring adult stuff and also how a guy in my office today needed to go to therapy and didn't realize it because of how much pain he's in. So
Like PT or pleasantly
Yeah.
twisted or physical therapy?
no, like no, not even physical therapy.
Like mental therapy.
It's just like, yeah, mental therapy. It's just
he
like
was
one of
kooky
those
beans.
guys that, not really kooky beans. It's just like one of those dudes that is just so like emotionally suppressed and is just like mad all the time because of it, you know? So, and then he just decides to, it's just one of those old dudes that just acts that way. Like he comes in my office and like he was getting an auto loan with us and he like throws the title for the car down on my desk and he starts like mumbling. I don't know, man. Like there's a huge problem in the world of customer service where people do not enunciate. Like they expect to just like they expect to just rattle stuff off. Yeah, like that. And then they expect me to know what they want after they do that. Like the guy like throws down the title. He's like, I had something with you the other day. I was here I was here last week and I sat down with the lady and I'm just like,
Hey, to be fair, I understood everything that you just said.
Yeah.
So I think you
Well,
should have.
I'm trying-
You're the best
He's
mumbler.
translating.
I'm like trying to sound coherent to like, here's the thing, right, is that I cannot accurately recreate what he was doing because he was so clearly just had an axe to grind when he walked in my office that I just can't accurately.
Why are we using this word again? I still don't know what it means. Like I don't know why we're
axe to
bringing it back.
grind?
Why are we bringing it back?
Just means
just
like-
let
no,
it go.
it's just
let it go.
it's
wants
just
to
a
chop
phrase,
someone's
Where's
head
man.
Elsa at? Let it go.
It's just-
Talk to
Okay,
fucking
that's
Elsa
fair.
and let it fucking go. Like
Talk to
Alright.
fucking Elsa is crazy.
That's a good phrase. I'm about it.
I'm just
about
gonna
it.
say.
But like,
Talk to
I
Elsa's
had to
kind of
just,
fucking wild.
I had to just like, I had to parse through everything that he was complaining about. That
Not
was
to
like
confuse
tangents. He was telling me like at some point he was like, "Oh yeah, like 2 years ago, y'all failed to take your name off the title when I paid the car off," and I wanted to be like, "What the fuck does that have to do with me, bro?" Like,
I just got here.
yeah, I just got here a couple months ago. Like, I'm just trying to help you out to like finish up this loan, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what did I sign up for here?
No, dude, that
you
was
signed up for a lot
literally-
more money. That's what you signed up for.
Yeah. But also he had like a hat that said "Who gives a shit" on it when he walked
He
in. So
clearly
I was
does.
like, oh, here we go. And
He
the
gives a
irony
shit.
is that like, yeah, he does it very clearly. And like very obviously there was this very ironic moment where after like I had settled into like actually helping him finish up the loan, once I parsed through all the nonsensical complaining he was doing, he like ended up taking his hat off and then like talking about how his sister had wronged his mother when she was taking care of her and like trying to wrongfully sell his mother's house and like this really fucked up shit that his sister did.
That's cool.
You know,
Who
I mean, it
asked?
was not cool. Like, I mean, it was a case of like, who asked? But like, I had to start.
Holy
So like,
crap.
he takes this
Trauma
off, this
dump.
hat off, and yeah, he was definitely trauma dumping. And like, I just sat there and listened to him, and then I asked some follow-up questions, you know, and sympathized with, you know, what he was saying because it was a very easy story to sympathize with. I felt pretty bad for him.
But
And
you're
like,
telling
all
me
this,
you
'cause-
sat your white ass down and listened.
I mean, pretty
You
much,
dox him,
yeah.
say his first and
So-
last name.
I'm good, thanks. It was a pretty generic name, but like no.
John Doe.
John Fortnite.
Cosmic,
What's
have I
up?
ever told you the Lion King story? Or no?
So I'm not done. So we're gonna finish my story.
No,
And then I would like to hear
Am
the
I just
Lion King
bad at
story.
social cues? Like, oh my god, dude! I
No,
thought you
I'm-
were.
Woo!
I genuinely thought that was a wrap.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm still in here. I'm still
bro,
in it, dude.
you need to
All right, still in
understand
it,
how
still in it.
Cosmic structures his stories. We got at least 2 or 3 more minutes of this.
All right, let me set a timer real quick.
Hey, he
Set the
gets us-
timer, and I actually want to see how accurate this is. So yeah, set a
Cosmic
timer
gets
for,
us
like,
through the podcast.
3
You can
minutes.
say a lot of things about
Wait,
Cosmic. He gets
okay.
us through the podcast. Let me tell you what.
It's
he
true,
filled it.
yeah. Dude, I talked for like a whole 5 hours on stream yesterday, just like nonstop.
Dude, I was
Like,
editing his podcast
was-
the other day, and he talked for 4 minutes straight, like literally 4 minutes straight. I was like,
That's
"Word."
true, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's just how it goes, man. So yeah, so he was telling me about this stuff, and he like actually just mellowed out like at that point. Once I started treating the entire like office appointment like a therapy session, it went just smooth as butter. Like it
can't
was
believe it.
so it was the craziest thing ever because like I've done that so many times, but I guess you could say I've been out of the game for like 2 months or whatever, right? Because I was in training for so long that I had forgotten what it was like to just sit down with somebody and then they just start telling you their life story because you're helping them for like a half an hour or an hour at a time. And I'm just like, oh my God, dude, come on. So like we got through it, and then he holds out his arm to like shake my hand, and he's like, you have a great weekend, man. Thank you. And I like
GG,
it was
shake
a
my
total 180 from like the way that he came in there, like, you know, huffing and puffing at me, throwing the title on my desk,
Blowing your house
like,
down.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I actually had the big bad wolf in my office. So
But did you have the big baddie wolf in your office, though?
I wish, dude. The big baddie. Dude, the big baddie with the wolf cut in my office.
Oh my god.
Woo, boy. Yeah.
The fucking Jin Kazi.
Okay, so
And
Cole,
speaking of wolves,
I heard him bite his lip through the Discord call.
You said 30 seconds, man. But all right.
yeah, that's cool.
So wait, have I told you the Lion King story or no?
No, you haven't actually. Yeah.
So I used to work at a movie theater, and back in 2019, the live action Lion King released.
Okay.
And the same thing would happen to me when I would work at the theater, specifically the concession stand, where people would just literally give me their entire life story, and I'm like,
do you want your
all right, do you
popcorn?
want a
2
large or a
minutes.
medium
Yeah.
or like what's the
Yeah.
like,
It's so crazy to
and there
like
was-
tell somebody their total, right? It's like, oh yeah, that'll be 1151. My father left when I was but 10 years old. Okay, it's still 1151.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, right. But there's one time I was cleaning, like, you know how theaters have like the thing where you can get your own like butter and stuff, like self-serve
Yeah.
stations. I was cleaning that, and this mom came up to me, and she was like, "Oh, or like, is this? Can I use this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, it's fine. I haven't cleaned it yet." And so she was using it, and she was just rambling on. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see. Have you seen the new live action Lion King? I'm so excited I'm here with my daughter. And you know, my mom, she loves the Lion King." And I was like, "Oh, is she with you as well?" And she was like, "Yeah, she's right here." And she pulled out a necklace, and it had her ashes in her necklace. It had like her mom's ashes, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh my
gosh,
you
I'm
leave that at home? Like,
And I'm like, but I don't even. It was like, it looked like a, you know, those like kind of crystal
probably just-
necklaces that some people wear.
Yeah,
It was like, it kind of looked like that, but it was like hollowed out and it had the ashes in it. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, basically she answered, she was like, yeah, she's seeing it with me. And then she just put it back in. And
so she's like real about this.
Does she count as a crystal mommy, or is that not what this is?
No.
You know, I was gonna make a joke about that, but I'm glad you did.
So, but my question
that was the
is
most the most insane. Where I was like, damn, like
you should have really one-upped her and been like, so what part of your mom's body did those ashes come from? So you can really just solidify the insanity of the conversation.
She probably would have answered.
Yeah, these are my mom's pussy ashes, actually.
That's not where I was going, dude. I was thinking about something more grotesque. Like, yes, I carry my mother's head around all the time, and it's like,
just pussy ashes are less grotesque? Is that what you're trying to say?
They might be. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. But, now I'm trying to
sucks.
imagine the difference between somebody carrying like an entire pussy around and like somebody's head, and like, which is more grotesque in this scenario? I'm really not sure.
That's a good question.
Answer choice D, all of the above.
I don't think it's a good question. I just think it's a question.
It's true. It certainly is a question.
Good. I think.
Do you think God stays in heaven for fear of what he's created?
Yeah.
You know,
Wait, the pussy or the head?
Both.
I've always thought about this
He gave
too.
humans the ability to think, and then ever since then,
It's just been downhill.
Downhill.
I've thought about this too, where it's like, I know that she didn't make it up, but imagine if somebody did just like make that up. Like, imagine she was fucking with me like that entire time. That would have been awesome. I used to fuck with people when I worked at MJR. I used to tell like customers. No, I used to tell customers I had a girlfriend in Australia and she was vacationing. Like, she was vacationing in Perth, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh,
In
that's
Perth.
so sweet."
That's it.
Or stuff like that.
Starts
I used to
going
do,
kind
like,
of crazy.
I used to do like the worst British accents of all time, like taking their orders.
Wait,
Do you think
where's
people
Perth?
believed you that you had a girlfriend, or?
Nah.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't care. I don't even know who they are. I mean, listen, if I said my girlfriend from a different school, that would be some red flags. But because I said some like random shit, like who the fuck, Australia?
They can't verify
Shout out
it.
to if
That's
you're in
true.
Australia.
Yeah.
No shout outs if you're in Australia. I don't like you.
Ouch.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, you're all prisoners, I
Body.
guess. So you're convicts. Isn't that the whole thing? Is that like the
It
British
used to
people
be,
were like,
yeah.
used to be.
To be fair, everyone used to be the British's prisoner because they ruled
That's
like
true.
70% of
Yeah.
the world or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ruled a lot of the world. I mean, that's
This
America
is why we
too,
hate the
right?
British.
Yeah.
Damn. This got heavy. This got deep real quick.
Too.
Deep like all that water that we threw the tea into get fucking dunked on British
It was
people.
just the bay, though. It can't be that deep.
It could be.
It
For the
could
sake
be.
of the joke, we'll go with it. But
For the sake of the joke, you suck. I don't know.
Jax, I need you to back me up on this,
Man,
dude.
that was
For once.
Hold
That
on,
was
guys.
rough.
That was just a really bad comeback from Jax. That was like a 0
Yeah,
out of 10, bro.
look,
You gotta lock in,
in my
man.
defense, I'm
Get it, you
sick.
need to get
yeah,
it up.
dude.
Just
You gotta lock in.
Back it up.
Get it up and lock in.
Get
Or
it
pack
Get
it
it
up.
up. Whoa. I'm not doing that.
That's fair.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, dude.
Yeah, sorry if my comebacks are shit. I've
You're
been
good.
like low key sick. Well, not even low key. I've just been kind of.
How do you be low key sick? I don't know.
I mean,
It's
that was
like-
basically
sick
me
or
for the
not.
past week. Like, I could
I
like
was gonna say
function
that was
Yeah.
me
and
last
like,
week. I don't know if it's allergies or what.
you know what I
but-
mean? Like,
I mean, I definitely had allergies like a few weeks ago, or maybe like a month-ish ago.
I have like
or
this
something,
thing too,
but-
where at like the top of my throat and like hurts in two spots. I'm like slightly concerned about my tonsils, but
Mhm.
oh well.
I could have made 40 jokes there. I made none of them. You're welcome.
Thanks.
You, how long have you been dealing with the tonsil thing? You said.
It's been about a week.
About a week ago.
You ever had like,
Oh,
is it like
damn.
strep? Like, have you ever had strep?
No, it's
Yeah.
not strep.
I think we.
So
I
if
think
it was
we would've
strep,
heard
I would
by
not
now.
be sitting my ass down for this podcast.
Dude, if you
that
had
would've
strep,
been-
I'm pretty sure we would have
that'd
heard it by
been
now.
kinda bad,
We would have
yeah.
just heard it.
Hey guys, I'm Jaxler. Welcome back to the Even Though Nobody Asked
That's not how strep
podcast.
is exactly. Well, I don't know.
I'm Batman.
I mean, he
have
sounds
no
like he
friends.
would have been coughing a lot more than he currently is. So
Well, that is true.
That's
Where's
pretty.
my-
Jax
Yeah.
just sounds like he has
Sorry,
like
this
a
sucks.
hole in his throat because he smoked a pack a day. You're like, You know what I mean?
Hey guys, don't smoke.
Yeah, we smoke in symbiotes.
Y'all remember all those videos, bro?
Yeah,
that was
used to
crazy.
scare me when I was a kid.
body on drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids, or you'll end up like me, and you'll sound like the Terminator on weed.
I would really like
Yeah,
to
the
congratulate
Terminator
drugs
on
for winning the war on drugs.
Congratulate whomst?
I said I would like to congratulate drugs for winning the war on drugs.
Yeah.
True. Hey, they're pretty good at that. They beat each other down. You know what I mean? Like,
It was a pretty one-sided battle.
It was rather one-sided. I think all that
all those
stuff kind
kids
of
died
died off
heroin
with
for
Dare
what?
anyway.
God, there's
Like
a
the
there's
Dare
a
stuff or
fucking
whatever.
game I've been
Yeah.
playing recently with like a cosmetic shirt that just has the Dare logo on it.
Oh God.
There's this.
Which game?
So it's called web fishing. It's basically like online multiplayer Animal Crossing, but just the fishing, and like it's so peak. It's so cozy. It's
That
just,
sounds
it's
so
mindless.
hype.
It is though. It's like
That sounds so hard.
What is hype about this? What?
it's
I'm
just
glad
like,
that Nestani and I are on
okay.
the same page
You
here.
never fished in Animal Crossing, bro?
You've
That's
never-
one of my
okay.
favorite
hate
reasons
fishing
to
in video
play.
games. I think fishing is the worst mechanic in every single video game
Well, it's because
ever
you played
made
a bad
ever.
fishing game.
I've played all of
Sorry,
them.
you hate everything.
Yeah.
I
why
mean,
do you
I agree.
enjoy?
I agree. I don't like fishing in games either. When Final Fantasy 15 had fishing, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Well,
is
that's
I'm just saying they
feel like-
put fishing in AFK Journey, and I
Fantasy.
stopped playing it. Like I don't know. It's just
I
like
feel okay. Here's the thing, though. I feel like you have to be sufficiently neurodivergent to like appreciate this game, if that makes sense. Because there's like,
Why do I have to be neurodivergent to suddenly like it? I don't know, man. Like, it feels a little weird to say
I
that
think you're
like
just not
a shitty
open-minded.
a shitty mechanic is not a shitty mechanic, like, or
It's
a
not a
shitty
shitty
mini game.
mechanic, though.
It's not a
just
shitty
chill.
mechanic. You ever, dude? Animal
I don't-
Crossing has the best.
I also think Animal
fishing
Crossing just sucks.
ever.
So
Wow. Well, you just
See,
love
like,
taking fun and
I
making
also
it
ju-
unfun.
I also just
Yes.
don't like fishing in general. So like,
yeah,
there's that.
same. I also
Well, then
I
you're
don't
just
like,
doomed in that
I don't like
case.
fishing
That's fucked
IRL
up.
or
Yeah.
in game. Like I
Yeah.
just,
Well, it's in game is way better than IRL just for the fact that you don't got to get your hands all slimy and like accidentally hook your dad or something or anything like that. You know, you got to put a worm.
Hook
on
your
it,
dad
you
with
gotta
your
gut
What
the
I will
fish.
say in video games is that fishing doesn't take 12 hours. It does take only like an hour. But, you know,
but
Yeah.
like an
That's
hour,
fair.
like bro, if you, I hate
it's pretty
fishing.
bad.
Dude,
yeah.
I came into this podcast so excited to fucking info dump on web fishing, and you've taken the
I'm
wind out of my
with you,
sails.
bro.
You
I'm
can
with-
still-
I support you.
You can still
Like,
talk
I'm
about web
here.
fishing. I will hear you out. I just don't see how
It's
I
just
could
funny
have fun
too
with it.
because it's not like E for everyone. It's like there, like you can get like a cigarette and put it in your mouth. There's like shitloads
Okay,
of.
that's kind of funny. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Oh, now the game's so cool and fun because you can put.
There's
a
like-
cigarette
now
in
this
your
game's
mouth. Wow.
No, it's not cool and
so cool
fun.
now.
I'm saying this one aspect of it is very funny.
There's
That's
ti-
it.
there's titles as well. You know how in like MMOs you have like titles
All
beneath
right,
your
that's
nameplate.
kind of whack.
They have that for this game, but like the titles are funny. Like there's one that's just called Shithead. And
That's
it-
awesome.
Yeah, it's great, right? And there's another for it's like title for people who caught the extremely rare golden manta ray, and it takes up like half the map. It's great.
That sounds. I sound man.
Yeah.
Do they have a Discord kitten title?
No, but they have a good boy and good girl title, which I hate.
All right, this game sucks.
Yeah, it's dog shit. I know.
If they had the Discord kitten one, obviously it would be much better.
You know,
but,
at first I thought you were talking about webkins. You ever have webkins?
No.
Dude.
web
The
kitten.
thing
Oh, I
is,
remember that.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a $5 game, and it's like made by an indie dev in Godot, and it's
It's
just
not bad.
chill as fuck, and a
See,
bunch of
my chill games of choice were like Astroneer and like Bloons TD or whatever.
Bloons is based. I fuck with
yeah,
that.
Bloons.
BTD 6.
Yeah,
I feel like Satisfactory has
Super
also
Monkey
been
fan
in my
club.
chill games rotation.
I
And my-
haven't played Satisfactory, but Dangerous spoke highly of it to me. So
Yeah, it's
maybe
really
at
good.
some point I will be.
Have you guys ever played Pineapple on Pizza?
No, because that's an atrocity.
No, dude, you should play Pineapple on Pizza.
I should
It's a
not be
free
doing
game
that.
on Steam. Everyone should go play it right now.
Also, Power Wash Simulator. I do be playing that.
That's valid.
That's it. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a
Wait,
good old.
why do you like Power Wash Simulator but not fishing, bro?
That's like fishing
Cole,
in reverse.
This is like asking why I like computers instead of, I don't know, tuna. Like, it's just not related at all, dude. Like,
Nestani,
It's
audio
not-
listeners love you to
Audio
death.
listeners, this
Nestani
guy's
is
a
going
fucking moron.
crazy.
it's not
Nestani was like on
related
his
at all.
phone. Every time he comes back, he's just lost. It's just over.
Are we talking
I don't
about
know,
web
man,
fishing
like-
again?
I just like, see, here's the thing is that I like cleaning. I like, you know, the sense of accomplishment that comes with cleaning. So I like power washing. So
I like the
Power-
sense of
Power
accomplishment
Wash
that comes up
Simulator.
with fishing up a little guy. That's just it's peak.
I don't know.
It's peak, people.
Are
Come
you right,
on.
Nestani? What do you want to say?
I need peak to, as a phrase, as a term to just die, dude. I hate that term
I need you to just die.
so much. Dude, wow.
Wow, that
Ouch.
was really harsh.
Yeah, that one came from the heart.
Are we breaking up? Is this drama? Are we breaking up?
The podcast is
The
breaking
greatest podcast breaking up?
up. I wouldn't say greatest, but I mean we're 20 episodes deep now. Isn't that fucked
It's true,
up?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
We are, in fact, a fifth of a way to 100. So,
That means we're all
pretty
gonna
dope.
die.
Wow.
soon.
does it, though?
Wow.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, what's up? What's going on? Why are you so
Well, I
Morbius
think-
right now, dude?
Well, That's pretty good. All right. I've never heard anybody describe it that way, but that's good. I fucks with that.
I don't
Okay.
fucks with that.
You don't
Frankly.
fucks with that?
Frankly, I was offended to hear him say it.
Honestly, Jax, when you said that you were playing a game that had the Dare logo in it, I was expecting you to tell me about like a 6th gen game that I had never heard of.
No,
Like, so, but
this is recent shit.
Damn.
But
How did they know about
Kendrick
Dare?
Lamar.
I
Alright.
like the dev was probably a 90s kid, so that's probably
Oh,
right.
that's probably true. Yeah.
Okay,
That
I'm
makes sense.
pivoting. I'm tired. We're pivoting.
Go for it.
Why do you speedrun? Go.
Why do I speedrun?
Why do you
Dude, that is
speedrun?
such a
Jaxler?
loaded question.
I know, but I had to pivot hard, so I went to the fucking topic section of our Discord.
Damn, you said the topic section. Whoa, dude, you were desperate. Holy crap!
Here's
Bro
the
was
thing is that like
desperate.
this week, like I haven't done shit, so I haven't really been consuming content, so I don't have anything to really bring up. And then we're just talking about like fucking fishing simulators, and I'm like, guys,
But it's comfy. Just let me have this.
why do you speedrun, Jaxler?
and the
let-
fishing game are both comfy games. That was
I'm letting
that
you.
was what I
I'm
was
letting
thinking.
you have
I
it.
remember.
I'm letting you have
I've
it.
had a
Sorry,
rough
we're
time
switching
lately.
topics.
Okay.
We're switching
You
topics.
had it for like 5 minutes. I let you have it for 5 minutes.
I know.
Now, why
I'm
do you
just-
speedrun? Describe it. Go.
I'm just.
Answer the
That is
most
because
worded question of all time.
I have mental illness. Is that what you want me to say? Like,
I mean,
That's kind of why everybody does it, really.
true.
I have mental Illinois.
Mental illness.
Dude,
What do
I
you
hate
like
Illinois.
to speedrun? You
Actually,
know?
I love Illinois. Shout out to all my
What
people.
draws your eye to speedrunning? Wow. I feel
literally
like
just
I'm an
did
82-year-old reporter asking you.
Yeah. Can you tell me what speedrunning is?
What is speedrunning? Can you
Is that actually an accomplishment? Beating a game fast?
Is that like fastest Mario? Like that one guy said.
Fastest Mario, dude.
I missed that guy.
My favorite part of that was like him what was it? Him talking about like he was like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend loved talking to me about this topic, especially the problem of 100% glitchless." And I was like, "Bro,
You don't have a girlfriend.
please." I was like,
And
"What the
if
fuck?"
so, she did not want to talk to you about this bullshit.
Probably not.
No, there's a 0%
It
chance
was-
that was going to happen.
The best part of that was that like his Commander Shepard was like the most milquetoast looking motherfucker.
It's default male shepherd. It's
yeah,
like,
default male shepherd in his fucking profile picture. I was like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, good grief.
How do you all feel about
radical
Mass
left
Effect?
participates in speedrunning at an alarming rate.
I've only
We have to
actually
do
played
something.
through like half of the first game for Mass Effect.
That's
I wanted to reach
criminal, I would say.
Yeah, I
probably.
agree.
Probably.
As a person
Yeah.
who doesn't play video games, I think it's criminal that you haven't played Mass Effect 2 specifically.
Yeah.
2 specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think you
wanted
should
to
play
get
all
through
The first
three.
one. The first one's dog shit. No one
Oh, I
wants,
mean, I
no one wants
wanted
to tell you that, but the first one's dog shit. Just skip it. Just play 2. Play 2
I
and
thought
3.
it was fine. It was just
That's
like
fine.
I think I got to a moon, and then I went through like a hallway of
And then you
lasers and
moon with your
died.
bubble butt.
True.
Jesus.
And then everybody went to
Stop, you're already dead.
Myna cookies and bought some to help us out with the code.
Cosmic
Has a bubble
Please,
butt.
somebody sponsor us.
Please, do
Please.
Cole, have you
do
played
the
Mass Effect?
ads, bro?
Why are you reading
So,
the Scooby-Doo
Here's
Night of
a-
100 Frights manual? First of all,
I have
this
a
guy
question.
thinks Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights is the greatest game ever, and he hasn't even played Mass Effect either. Like, what is this?
Man, this guy's dog shit.
Oh yeah, I
There's a
remember.
lot of games I haven't played. We made a whole. We were in a
This
call. And we
guy-
made a whole list of games I didn't play.
This guy can't even upload his video, dude. He's just like reading the Frights manual on repeat, man.
Don't even get me started. I spent 2 hours today making the dumbest joke in my new video. That last 2 seconds, I spent 2 hours trying to learn After Effects just to make it happen. I'm trying, people. Please. Anyway,
Try
back
harder.
to my stories.
You'll get it. So, can we talk about how Scooby-Doo
This
Night of
week,
100
maybe.
Frights
I
would
don't know.
never deserve a remake?
Yeah, I would love to talk about that because Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights is
Yeah.
actually a dog shit game that doesn't deserve a remake because it's not that popular. Even though everyone in the fucking Frights
Say
community
that
is
to
like,
my 400,000 view video on Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights,
yeah,
bitch.
only
That's
400K,
400,000
bro.
views.
In the grand scheme of YouTube, that's a drop in the fucking bucket. Look up a Mario video, nigga. That shit has like 40 mil. Like, what you want? Like, what you want? What you want?
Whatever.
Oh my
dude.
goodness.
Whatever.
Bro came out swinging. Holy shit.
People that
Kind of crazy that video got like 399,700 more views than copies Scooby sold ever.
that isn't true, but I think that's funny. Oh my god, the game sold so well. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many people that love Frights. Oh.
Yeah. I don't
also
know, man.
just love
there's this
the-
weird obsession that people have with consumption now where
Also,
like
the
every new
did the
game that
Battlefield
comes
even-
out.
remake even do good? I don't think it did it?
I don't think so, honestly.
did
I-
very
I-
Actually,
okay.
and the new Patrick Star game just came out, even though it's made by different people. But people really like the new Patrick Star game, and the speedrun
I'm
is
not talking
funny.
about the Patrick Star game. I'm talking about the remake of the fucking Heavy Iron game that no one
Well,
gives a
if you
shit
listen
about.
to what I said before,
I said that they made Cosmic Shake and then the Patrick Star game, so that means that it probably did well enough for them to keep making SpongeBob games.
Okay, where's my fucking name?
Yeah, but when did they release it after, like,
I need a cutscene
I'm
skip
pretty
through
sure,
this fucking
like, what
cutscene.
I'm saying is that surely they were already in the canister getting made
Probably
before
I don't know.
the Battlefield remake, like, you know.
I'd have to actually look up some like sales figures on that because that was really like a remake that kind of just didn't make waves really.
No, people talked about it
did,
for
you know.
one day and then it died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is not the usual news cycle for remakes really, you know, like or even remasters.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 has
honestly.
lasted for like 3 days, you know?
It's true, yeah. Actually, that's lasted like a week at this point.
Oh, I
Actually,
haven't seen
over a
anything
week.
about it recently.
I mean, I just follow a bunch of horror streamers and stuff, so I get fed shit on the algorithm, even though I'm like, I don't care. Even though I liked the OG a lot, but I have no desire to play the remake.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's just everywhere.
yeah.
And there's been so much discourse over it too. And I have no stake in any of it, but like the Silent Hill people are just really like about things, I feel like, in general, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
I mean, the thing is that like
I'm avoiding that.
I don't know why people feel the need to like people just can't enjoy art on its own. It has everything in it has to be like a reference to something else. Like somebody came across a typewriter in Silent Hill 2 remake and then like a picture of a lighthouse. And then they were like, "Oh, this is an Alan Wake reference." And I'm like, "No, it's a picture of a fucking lighthouse and a typewriter." Like not everything is a reference to your super specific niche interests. Not everything is made specifically for you. Somebody just wanted to make this room look lived in or like an actual room. If it were a silent or if it were an Alan Wake reference, it would have to have a lighthouse with a cabin and a very specific coffee mug and then like something else. Like
How do you feel about something like JoJo, where they just everything is basically a reference to everything in the real world, or at least music wise and stuff like that?
I mean, he doesn't like he just uses it as like a name though. I feel like that's pretty fine, honestly.
I thought there were some moves. I mean, I'm only in the third part, but aren't there some moves that are also named after like songs or stuff like that? I don't know.
Yeah, there's moves and like everything. Like he uses it for like titles of things. Like it's not like he has them repeat the events of the people that they're named after. They're just names, right? Like I don't think Tom Petty, for as cool as Tom Petty could be when he was making music, I don't think Tom Petty was ever a martial artist of that caliber.
I don't think he was ever cool.
Not that you know of.
Not that I'm aware
but
of.
He won't back down.
We're
I think
talking
that guy
Tom
was
Petty,
really
Because he's
petty.
free falling.
Yeah, it's true. But
Tom Petty
like,
fucking
yeah, no,
sucks.
it's just names for stuff. Like, and he used those names because in Japan the copyright laws are different, so he could just use them. Like all that stuff has changed overseas. Like, you know, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is D4C over here in America. So, and then what was it? Limp Bizkit in JoJo is Flaccid Pancake over here in America. So. Yeah,
This guy loves referencing Limp Bizkit, by the way, guys. He can't.
No,
get enough.
I'm literally. That was like just one of the most immediate examples that I had, honestly.
Exactly.
A lot more people.
That was my point.
A lot more people listen to Limp Bizkit than I thought. Like,
Yeah,
They were-
it's
criminal.
really odd.
Well, they were one of the
criminal.
biggest.
Oh, you
they
don't
were
like
one of the
Limp Bizkit?
biggest bands on the planet during the '90s and 2000s.
They're wrong. People who like Limp
hold on, let me-
Brisket are wrong, bro.
Brisket.
Brisket.
They're just wrong.
Limp Bizkit. Well, no, so
It's like the people
I'm
who
not.
like System of a Down. They're just wrong. They're just wrong.
Listen,
They're
Well,
just
that-
wrong.
Oh,
Right.
careful where you say that.
No,
listen.
I'll
I
say
agree
it
with
much-
you.
I'm not.
I
I'm
agree
not-
with you, but you got to be careful. 'cause
No,
people-
I'm not.
I'm not careful.
I'm not debating like the taste of Limp Bizkit or anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that at some
Me
point,
personally, I like
during
I
their
like
career-
brisket with like a bit of char on it, and so it has a
Yeah,
nice
that's true.
crunch and it's
That's
like
I can't
crispy and
stand the
stuff.
char on anything. It makes me throw up.
Yeah, bro, but you like eat fucking Jimmy John's every day. So like, what do you like?
Not
come on.
Jimmy-
And you don't
okay.
like rice. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, I was about to say, you're the guy who doesn't like rice, dude.
well, he did have. I think he had charred rice is the problem. He did have crunchy rice.
How do you burn
did say-
rice? That's crazy.
No, because during that episode, you said it's the crunch when you were talking about
It's
rice.
just- it's just texture things in general. Like I don't. It's not a
Yeah.
consistent thing.
I
It's
don't like
just whatever
slimy
my-
stuff.
He would hate
Like-
the Texture Over Taste book by Joshua Wiseman.
I don't like slimy stuff either. You know those like Japanese beans that have the like goo all over it? You know what I'm
I
talking
just
about?
don't like. I don't
What
like
kind
when
of
people
goo?
are like try to
What kind of
sell
goo
me
are we
on
talking
squid,
about?
dude.
Not
Like,
semen.
Oh,
I'm sure it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Now
looks like it though.
I'm
Look
just
it up. Look up
speaking-
gooey Japanese.
I'm all right. I'm all right with not doing that. I'm cool with not doing
There's some
that,
people out there who
actually.
knows what I'm talking about. It looks gross. I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of Japanese food looks really fucking good, but not the gooey beans. Sorry, go on, Cosmic. I interrupted you.
What about your gooey
no, you're
bean?
fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Your
Go ahead,
beans
Cole.
gooey, is that what you're trying to
go
tell
on
me?
about your gooey
I
bean,
was-
Cole. Just like keep
I was
interrupting
gonna
Cosmic
say-
forever.
Why?
I was gonna say, speaking of semen, I don't like when people try to convince me to eat like squid.
Go on.
No, like people try and like sell me on the idea
You
of
like
like
calamari?
octopus or
What
squid,
about
and I'm just like,
Octopussy?
no, dude. I'm like, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's a good movie. So
Mine are the same way. like-
Movie.
I said
There's
it's a
a
movie.
movie.
It's
What?
it's the well, no, I'm sorry. It's the character in James Bond. I'm trying to remember which
There's
one
a character
he was
in James Bond named Octopussy.
Yeah, dude. What? I'm serious. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, and he carries
Which
his
one
mother's
is it?
ashes with him.
I thought it was like Scarface, not Octopussy.
Yes, Octopussy. She was in.
Audio listeners, did you notice that Cole said it less loud the second time because he didn't want his parents to hear
Sure,
him?
he did. Yes.
No, I don't know.
Yes, he was.
I'm a grown ass man.
Say it with your chest. Say it. Say.
Oh no, it is just straight up a film. Yes, with Octopussy starring James Bond, and it was Roger
Is this a
Moore.
porno?
No, it's not at all. It's a
Is this on
1983
Blue Twitch?
film directed by John Glenn, starring Roger Moore, Maude Adams, and Louis Jordan.
I'm gonna need a citation
And
on
Delaware
this.
Cosmic.
I got you. I got you on
Delaware
the citation.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a
Delaware
I'm gonna need your
Cosmic.
source in MLA format.
Honestly.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go, Chief. Boom.
Bro, he will give it to you in MLA format. Like, he'll
I
give it to you.
Oh
absolutely
my
will.
God.
Whoa.
Yeah, buddy.
What?
Y'all thought I was
buddy.
fucking around.
I know you well enough to know that you don't kid, you don't really kid around
true.
much.
Octopussy blows up
Like
a
some
NATO
people, you know.
airbase? This movie sounds
I only
crazy.
understood. I only understood half of what you said.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you
no,
peeked
that
the hell
happens.
out
I
of
just
it.
said
wait, you weren't
Octopussy blows
kidding.
up a NATO airbase. Holy
Oh.
Yeah, that
crap.
sounds about right.
That's cool. That sounds like
That
fun.
sounds about
I thought you were
right.
shitting me.
Am I the only
What
one
the
that finally
fuck?
serious around here? am I the only one that like knows that Cosmic's not joshing?
Why? Why
Here's
does
the
this
thing, okay?
exist?
Here's the thing: is that
That's
for
fantastic.
me, reality is fucked up enough already. I don't have to kid.
Oh
and
my
make things
god.
up.
I'm gonna
Like-
fucking
Oh my gosh, you're such a
recommit
Shakespeare
9/11.
character.
Oh my god.
What?
You're
You're
like,
like, take
oh,
your
life is
fucking
already
beat
so
bitchy
messed up.
diva hoe and put it back inside you, bro. Don't bring that out here, man. It's-
Look, man,
It's
I mean, well,
Shakespeare.
this is
Back
just
in high
this is
school,
just
dog.
me saying in many more words that truth is stranger than fiction. That's all that I'm saying. Like, it just is.
Cosmic
what it
would
is.
never say something with more words than necessary.
Octopussy
By
in
the way,
bio, by the way.
He's not that
Never,
guy.
absolutely
Yeah.
not. Well, that's why the timer took 2 minutes and 30 seconds instead of 3 minutes.
Ooh, true.
in
People
full.
have been saying this.
Yeah.
We came to play today.
Here's my problem. My dad loves James Bond movies, and now at some point I'm gonna have to watch Octopussy with him. And I don't know how I feel about
You
that.
don't have to.
Imagine watching
That's crazy.
Octopussy.
No, I have to.
You
It's my
can.
dad. I don't, but I do. It's like
I
see
just want to. I
Octopussy
want to
in
be a
HD,
fly
bro.
on the wall for that conversation where Jax just comes up to his dad and he's like, "Dad, I think that there's a James Bond film we haven't watched together." And his dad's like,
yeah.
"Oh, well, we've already seen like GoldenEye and Thunderball and Never Say Never Again.
Quantum
Which one are
Solace,
you-
unfortunately.
Yeah, Quantum of Solace. Oh, well, we saw Spectre recently too. Which one were you thinking, Jax? Mr. or Dr. No or what?" And Jax just goes,
It's Octopussy.
Octopussy. And I'm just trying to imagine that shit, like how that's gonna that's just funny to me. Like, good grief.
My
whole
Octopussy in
world
bio.
has changed. I feel
It's
like my
shaken.
whole outlook on
Yeah,
life
absolutely.
is completely different.
My worldview is like
crazy.
completely like the same. Honestly, after acquiring this knowledge, have I watched too
Really?
much hentai?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought he was saying at first. Like, in all
No.
honesty.
That's true. Yeah, it would. That tracks. That lines up with the genre.
Oh, that it could be like a hentai? Yeah, no, absolutely it could, yeah. It's just way more funny that I brought up the James Bond film.
Actually, no, it doesn't, because usually it's the opposite.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, wouldn't it be like octo penis if it was going to be more like instead of octopussy? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
you
so.
know.
Whatever you want, bro. I mean,
I was just saying, logically speaking, if we were going to break
Probably,
down
yeah.
Octopussy live on the podcast for all 50
It's-
viewers to see.
I don't know, man. Like, now I gotta watch the film too. I've never seen it,
You
but
never
I've
even
gotta.
seen it? How do you know about this? How do you know about Octopussy, but you haven't even witnessed it?
Hey guys,
Because
join
I
our
had a-
Patreon. We're gonna watch Octopussy live on our Patreon. Come through.
tit pull in, tap in, tap in.
Lock in.
Clock in. I have to clock in tomorrow to work. I don't want to do that.
You hate to see it, honestly.
Yeah, it's truly
It's so tragic.
You hate to see it.
But also, I'm
It's
just gonna
true.
play Neva for like 10 hours tomorrow, though, so that'll be cool.
Dude.
Neva. Oh, is that? Oh, wait.
I
is
was
that the
thinking
game you've
about
always been
buying
talking
it.
about?
How much is it actually at launch?
It's $20, but if you own Gris, you can get it for $16. Because they're like bundled with Gris and
Is that
Neva, and so they're cheaper. And so if you just
Oh,
buy
yeah,
the
yeah,
bundle,
yeah.
and then Steam's like, well, you already own Gris, so here's just Neva for $16. You can just get like $4 off. I don't know why that's a
Yeah, I
thing,
forgot
but I
about
took
that.
it because I want my $4. Because I'm broke as fuck.
That's like 4 extra Arizona
Dollars.
iced teas you could have.
Also, I just want to point out that you can only use like the book bit or the phone bit so many times before it gets old. Like you have like a quota of like 1 per episode.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Coley
he's doing it again.
_02.
I was dissociating
He's
so hard.
doing the
with
bit
that.
again when he's like, you can only do it once. Like, you have a max of once, otherwise it's not
Is that
funny
Flying
anymore.
Dutchman
Sorry, this is just
GBA on the
really
back of the manual?
interesting. It's
What
just
game- what
interesting
GBA
read.
did
And
you
I don't
send
know
on the
anything
back of the
about like Nevo or whatever you're talking about. Nero, isn't it an emperor of?
No, Nero's a dubstep group that used to be really popular back in 2010.
Nero is a few.
They released
things.
a really good
sounds
album
the same.
with Promises on it. Promises.
That was a good album. Yeah.
It's in my top 50 albums ever. It's a really good album.
It's an incredible album. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that band. He's also a character in Devil May Cry, and then also he was a emperor that I think hung Christians upside down on crosses.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Baller shot collar. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So then,
that's
Cole,
Nero
what
for
do you
you.
want to talk about then, Cole? You've been gracing us with so much, so much presence from you this podcast. Let's poke the
What are you
Cole
talking
button.
about? What are you talking
Bo's
about?
just reading his book the whole
Yapping.
podcast. Why don't you join the family?
I'm not.
Join the family.
He's
What do you
been,
want to talk about?
He's been present. He's been talking.
Well, you
but
want to talk about
on
the
my
Sonic
mind.
game that you've been advertising?
You want to know what's on my mind? No, you want to know what's been on my mind? It has been the new Sonic game. Listen,
Okay.
I have this weird thing where when I got something in the past, I want to keep it in the past kind of thing, you know? Like I usually don't like I love the people that I liked that went to high school with, and I'd love to get back together with them, but I've never made an active effort to talk about them and stuff. Not all of them are bitchy diva hoes. But I was walking out of the gym today, and I ran into an old coworker of mine when I used to go to the movie theater. And I am not one for random encounters or random conversations. But this time I was like, you know what? This guy really looks like him, and I'm just going to ask if it's his name or whatever. And if not, I don't really care. And so I went up and asked him, and he was like, oh yeah, you're Cole, right? And I was like, wow, he remembers me. This is great. And then I keep talking, I keep yapping, being like, hope you're doing well, all this other stuff. And you know, when you can like, I don't even know what it is, but it's like, you can just see their face turn into like a confusion, but it's super subtle where it's like they're judging you. I got that look. And then the conversation quickly wrapped up once that look happened. And I was like, fuck, man, that guy was so cool. And I feel like I just had like the worst conversation, and I can linger on these things.
Well, why are you
but
so
then
weird?
It's
then?
like,
what did you do that like was weird?
I don't know.
Did you
COVID
start talking
happened,
about
and now I can't
Scooby-Doo
talk
Down
to
on
people.
Rights, or like
probably, honestly, like this.
He started
maybe, I don't know.
he pulled the Frights manual out in front of him and started reading it.
I would have. That would have been
During
great.
the
I would have had so much to say about like Smuggler's Cove, for instance. I mean,
my
it says
God,
it right
not
here in the
Smuggler's
book.
Cove.
It says about Smuggler's Cove. What does it say about Smuggler's Cove?
Okay, so
no,
just a
no,
lot about
continue
the
with your
mastermind.
story. Shut the fuck up and
my,
continue with your
well,
story.
my
That
question,
was-
my question then to you is, at
that
what
was
point
it.
did you like notice the look and like, yeah,
I would
what,
say
at
it
what
was
point
like
did you notice
about
it?
10 seconds or 5 seconds, right
seconds
before
in.
the conversation
Interesting.
kind of ended. So, because it was like we were in the parking lot, you know, he was about to
Yeah.
go work out. I had finished my workout. I also probably looked scary. Like when I go to the gym, like I put on those headphones and I'm gone. I'm in my own world. Like I put on like the heavy, like energetic kind of stuff, and like I got resting bitch face.
He puts on the Beatles.
Like I don't put on the Beatles. I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I listen to the Beatles.
actually,
did we know this?
He listens to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, None Gun Infinity.
I do
at the
listen
gym,
to King
actually.
Gizzard and the
That's
Lizard
what he listens
Yeah.
to.
The Lizzie Wizzy.
Big
That
big
is one of
wolf.
the few. I feel every wash by sea, it's a fake one.
Pearly guillotine.
Sorry, now you got me thinking about most music recommendations. I don't not click, but it's like I think it's cool, and then I'm done listening to it. But that was like one of the rare music recommendations on the podcast that I am like engrossed in. That was a very good music recommendation, but
I typically give
Anyway.
good music recs.
It's true. It's facts.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I can
But,
back that. Yeah.
So basically I'm just always in this constant loop of like thinking about things I fucked up in the past, and then I'm just like thinking about that the whole day until eventually tomorrow I wake up, have a cup of coffee,
and then start thinking about it
like,
again.
all right, well, and then start thinking about it again.
Let's run it back.
Okay, we're running back.
Pretty much.
Tap it in.
Yeah. I do that a lot whenever I do
So-
like really, really bad things. Do you all want to know what haunts my like dreams like to this day?
Go for it.
Cool. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my entire life. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to do my best cosmic impression, and I'm going to try to draw this story out as long as possible. It's not going to work because I get to the point way too quickly. Anyway, so I did this internship at Warner Brothers Discovery. I put on my white people pants. Actually, I didn't put on my white people pants because I actually got the job because they were looking for diversity hires. So actually, I put on my black people pants. And I went, hey, what's up, niggas? And they were like, hey, we need you. Hey, come in. So I got an internship there. And basically, I filmed. If you all know the show Holiday Baking Championship, it's a baking show. Holiday, yeah. So they like it's
Hence
basically
it being called Hollywood Baking.
It's like the Great British
Great British Bake Off.
Great British Bake Off.
I couldn't say the word British. You know, like British is like a slur in my head. I couldn't say it. You know, it's fine. But anyway, so it's like a baking championship. So like people like bake shit and then like whatever. And so like I was filming that, right? Like we were on set filming it. Well, I wasn't filming it. I wasn't really doing shit. I was a fucking intern, right? But I was specifically doing an audio internship there. So I was like doing miking. So I would like mic the talent, like the people who had to like go. So you would like fucking walk up to them and you would take like the lav mic and then like put it up their shirt and then like tape it in and be like, cool, you're good to go. And so I was doing this, and then there was a woman, young lady around my age, and my job was to go take the mic from her. And so instead of me, you know, doing what a normal person would do and like walk up to her and be like, hey, what's up? Let me get your mic, and then get her mic from her, I just started reaching for it.
I fucking knew it, dude. I fucking knew it.
Dude.
I just started reaching for it, and then she got super weirded out because I'm just like fucking reaching at her tits, and then it was truly nightmare fuel, and I thought about that for a year straight. Literally.
I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a
You
really
know,
good
it's like
look
the
for me.
inverse of that one like image of
it's also
Eminem
just
like tossing
it's
the
not
thing
even like
at
I'm
you
a white guy
and
doing
just
it. You know
reaching
what I
his
mean?
hand
I'm a
out.
black
You know what
guy
I mean?
doing it, so it's worse. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, 'cause racism.
It's like even worse. And then I was just like, you know,
Man.
it's not good.
Wait, why is it worse because you're a black
Yeah.
guy?
Because I'm seemingly more intimidating than white people. Just
Oh,
on a
right.
flat
People seem to
line.
think that. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So
Sorry, I lived in a world where racism didn't exist for a second. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Yo, how
Welcome
do we
back
get
to
to this
reality.
world?
Snap
Yeah,
back to
my bad.
reality.
Yeah.
Oh, there's ghost gravity.
Oh, ski gravity.
I don't remember all the words. There's spaghetti
You
on
ever
his
think
head.
about it?
Wow.
You ever think about how 8 Mile is just Eminem coming up with arguments and then winning them, and that was how he wrote the script?
It's kind of based, honestly.
Yeah.
It's kind of true, you know?
Unfortunately, he's
That was a good movie.
faxing it up in post.
It was a good movie.
I've
I
never
still
seen
need
it.
to.
I should.
I still
I'm
need to see
investigator.
it.
Guys, do we
I've seen
want
I've
to
been
of
on
it.
the road.
We should watch 8 Mile on the podcast next week.
True.
That should
That
just
would
be the
be a
podcast
really-
episode.
Patreon.
No, we should just upload it to YouTube.
Oh.
Just upload it to YouTube.
and then just react Andy it. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Definitely.
And then fucking
down.
Cole will get bored halfway through and just start flipping through his manual again, and we'll yell at him for doing the bit
Yeah,
again.
honestly, I really want to hear. I mean, I didn't finish reading that Smuggler's Cove bit.
But yeah,
I was
so
talking about.
lesson learned, guys. Ask people before you try to reach into their shirts. You know.
Yeah, don't
Lesson learned. Just don't
hit
do
thrust
anything
in
in
front
public.
of people without their consent.
That's honestly how I felt because also like it was like right after the pandemic, so I wasn't good at talking to people. Like still, I mean, I still really aren't because of reasons, but like it was like it was amplified. You know what I mean? And then it was just.
Yeah, I'm sure that like that. I'm sure the pandemic and
I
like,
had a
the
mental
sort of,
breakdown. Like
the
I went to my
decline-
car, I cried.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good time.
Well, here's the thing, right? Is that I would be a lot more worried if you didn't have a mental breakdown. Honestly, if you didn't think about it at all, if you were just like, whatever, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a psychopath.
Unfortunately.
But
No.
unfortunately, that did build up more of my fear of women, so I
sometimes it
still
feels
don't
like
talk
that.
to them. It's truly unfortunate.
That is tragic.
Nothing you can do
yeah.
about that. you
Women
know.
are pretty great. You should talk to them.
Yeah, I'm
I'm good.
terrified. Sorry, you know.
I'm good.
Jax. I'm good. I'm all right.
Get me out of here.
I just meant talk to him like
Talk to
like
him?
the Talk to You podcast.
talk to a.
Talk to a podcast. Guys, who's tapped into the Talk to a podcast?
Not at all, dude.
I'm
It's
not.
zero.
I haven't watched a
I'm
single
tapped
second.
out.
I don't even know what the logo looks like.
I've seen the logo, but I totally forget what it looks like. So I saw like
I
a
haven't seen it.
screenshot of it, and I just wiped it from my memory completely.
The only reason I know about the Talk to a
Nope.
podcast is because Cutie and Mai won't shut the fuck up about it on their podcast. Like they just keep bringing it up, and I get it, but you know what I mean.
It's this weird like leech content cycle, right? Like a podcast will like talk about a different podcast to
Dude,
get
we should
content
start
for
doing that.
theirs, and then
Guys, do you want to
That's-
talk
yeah,
about
dude. the leech meta, dude.
Fast 50?
Dude, fuck this fucking podcast. Never the Same Concern. They're buying our shit.
Hey, look, man, you're on my payroll right now, so you better.
That podcast
On your
is so
video.
great, everyone. You should click off of this video right now and go watch Never the Same Concern. You should watch the next 3 episodes specifically.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hashtag ad. Hashtag
Because-
gifted.
because Nestani bailed me out because I was fucking getting reamed by fucking Vegas Pro 15, and I could not render videos, and I was like, "Yo,
I mean, Jaxler,
Buddy.
you're well acquainted with reaming, aren't you?
yeah, like reams of paper." Absolutely, he is. He was just recently in school.
Not
you
to
know?
confuse
Same
with
Cole.
beams.
Bro, I went into school
Like
for
metal
computer
beams.
games. Like there's no paper
You didn't
there.
write anything.
There's no
You
paper
didn't-
there. There's no bitches there. There's no Queen of England there. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing?
Where did the Queen of England come from? You got her on your mind lately? Been thinking about her late at night?
Yeah,
on his
she
mega
keeps me
mind.
up at night, honestly.
He was thinking about carrying her ashes.
Didn't
around
Margaret
with him to
Thatcher
the movie theater.
Princess
What
Diana.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
that's
have the
in a
Queen
car
of
crash.
England's pussy ashes in a little vial. I just keep it on my necklace.
Yeah, you keep that thing strapped.
I keep it locked and loaded, bro.
What about Margaret Thatcher?
I'm gonna kill
Cole?
myself. Anyway.
Wasn't like her death anniversary just like a few days ago?
Oh,
Yo,
that's
death
Just a
reveal?
joke within the
cool.
Scooby community. Is
Oh.
Margaret Thatcher dying?
Yeah,
No,
we have
I
a
mean, Margaret
What
Thatcher's a
joke
piece
is
of
this? Wait,
shit.
hold on. I'm
so-
a part of. Well, I used to
Do
be
you
a part
know
of the
the- you know the
Scooby community.
category, right?
What does that mean? I don't understand this joke.
Well,
It's because of Sam.
there was a brief period of
There's a
time
lot of things
where
that's because of Sam. So lines up.
there was a brief period of time where I feel like the butt of every joke was British people.
That's
when I
still
get a
going
call.
on, by the way. That never stopped.
That's fair.
But we eventually, for some reason, got, you know, like there's a video where there's the guy and he's like, Margaret Thatcher is dead, and he's like got like a bass
Ding
boosted
dong.
USB
The
mic. Yeah, the wicked, and that was the thing, is ding dong, the Wicked Witch was dead. So then Mortal and I made a meme category where you have to go around and kill all the
Well, I
witches
know
in the
Margaret
game.
Thatcher %, but
So that's why everybody talks about Margaret Thatcher. Well, not everybody, but like, I don't know. We always just celebrate her dying. I don't even know what the fuck she did. She was just around in the 80s and everybody
She
hates
was
her.
just a
Like,
piece of shit, mostly. That's all.
That's
you
what
really
everybody
need to
says.
know.
She's like the
all right,
Ronald
well, as long
Reagan
as
of
everybody-
British people.
I think what I'm confused about is, do you know the date that Margaret Thatcher died, or do you know the date that you created the category? And why do you know both of these things?
It's the day that she died.
And that was recent.
I
that was like
hold
2
on, let
days
me
ago,
look.
3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Yeah, I saw.
About a week ago.
I don't. Well, now.
So
okay, now, oh, maybe
here's a question for you, Cole.
Here's an
when
answer.
do you
Daily double.
when do you think Margaret Thatcher?
Oh, it was yesterday.
died?
When do I think she died?
Yes.
Yesterday.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we only just got her ashes.
I think it was like the early 2010s or something. Maybe like 2013.
That is true, but which month do you think she died?
Probably this month then, October.
That is incorrect, my man.
Really?
She was
Wait, who
born on October 13th. I'm certainly not going to celebrate her birthday.
Well, that was 2 days ago. Not yesterday.
yes, it was 2 days
Oh
ago.
wait, yeah, it is. I found the meme because it was like Margaret Thatcher would have been 99 2 days ago or whatever it was. So I misread the meme. That's just on me.
Yep. She died April
But thankfully
8th.
she died in 2013.
April 8th, 2013. Yep.
Yeah, she died back in Nam. They got her.
Wow,
Nam was definitely
the
not
longest
2010s.
war.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
it's up there
Vietnam.
for certain.
that's some other wars. There's some pretty long ones.
I don't
out
know.
there.
There's a really long war. Have you heard about the war on drugs? That shit's been long.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fucked
Shout out
that one
Dare.
up pretty bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare to shout out Dare.
Nice.
Neither would I, honestly.
Especially on the set
all
of
that.
Daredevil.
They really torched that one in post.
True. I can't wait until Daredevil starts up again, like the TV show. I think
When
he's
is that
gonna
even
come
gonna come
back.
out?
I don't know, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I hope it's as good as the Netflix series.
I hope so too, but I feel like it won't be.
I mean, maybe not. It's like the weird thing is, right, is that all interpretations of Daredevil are now based on Frank Miller's interpretation of Daredevil, but the OG Daredevil is like not as tortured. Like he just clearly loves being Daredevil and is just always fucking talking about how much he loves being Daredevil. But like the new interpretation of Daredevil is that he's a super tortured soul atoning for his sins. But in the classic comics, he's like, I fucking love being Daredevil, dude. So, yeah.
Wow. Well, everything new sucks. Everything that's everything that's great is already been made.
What?
And
Speak
that's
on
just
that.
how life
Why
is.
does everything new
I
suck,
disagree.
No, dude. Listen, everybody reaches a point where you get to a certain age where everything in the past
You're
is
younger than all of us.
the best. Everything before now was great. Fantastic. Golden opportunities, golden years, golden media, music, games. Everything new now, it's garbage. It's absolute trash. It's horrible.
That's not.
Oh,
that's
I get it.
literally
This
just
is
not
this is
true.
some guerrilla marketing for his YouTube channel since he
Yeah.
talks about a bunch of old
He's
games
new
and he's
and
nostalgia
hot
baiting on
off
his
the
channel.
press.
Listen, all I'm saying is Scooby-Doo None of Our Frights, made in 2002. That was a great game. That was the past. You got to think about the past, people. The future has nothing to offer you anymore.
Counterpoint.
It's all garbage. It's all brain rot, internet garbage, leeching off of
You
each
can't-
I
other.
don't know. The new
Possibly think
Ariana
this is a
Grande
good
album is
thing.
pretty good. I like that.
True. Counterpoint also, Devil May Cry 5 came out in 2019, so
That's technically in the
But
past.
that was the past.
yeah, but it's like the recent past. It's not like
Exhibit A, DMC.
Counterpoint, I have
There
your
you
mom's
go.
pussy.
What an insane flex, dude.
Obviously, I'm joking for people who didn't get that.
He's not. He's being
true.
very serious.
I have the ashes from the
Serious
flume of her womb.
XM.
What the fuck, Jax?
He's really enjoying being
I'm
a
sorry, the rhyme scheme there sounded a lot better in my head than it was when I spoke it out loud.
Jax is becoming a crystal dude. He's gonna
Yeah.
become
Yeah,
a
Crystal
I
Daddy
think we have to take
instead
me
of a
out
Crystal
back and-
Mommy.
a crystal daddy. Yeah. Hey Jax, what's
Don't
your
call
next
me a
speed-
crystal daddy, please. Don't call me any phrase that starts with an adjective and ends with daddy. I would appreciate that a lot.
Everyone, please
the
call
description-
Jaxler.
Yeah, in the
a
description,
Crystal
we'll
Daddy.
put his links. It'll be like
Crystal
Crystal
Daddy.
Daddies.
Yeah. I'm not going to
I will
remember to do
delete
that,
the
but I'll do
comments.
it.
I have admin privileges.
Pumpkin Daddler?
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill you with this.
he's actually the Neopets daddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Chibi
it's the
daddy.
melee of speedrunning, truly.
Chibi daddy.
Chibi Daddy.
Oh my god, do
Daddy
people
goes
not know about the
crazy.
melee of speedrunning in 2020?
Daddy. Oh man, at least it
Melee
wasn't
Daddy.
Daddy
Isn't
Robo.
that just Mango?
Wait, Stuart Daddy?
No.
Oh no.
Stuart Tuckin
dude,
Daddy?
Daddy Little.
Stuart
I'm,
looks in
I'm
his
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Daddy Little sounds fucking gross though.
Daddy Little is
Daddy Little.
Pimp Little.
Oh god.
Daddy goes home. There you go. That's just a normalized
you go.
sentence. God, you're so fucking stupid, Cole.
And speaking of stupid, you all should be stupid and go down and like the video because I don't know why the hell you made it this far. That's the end of the podcast, everyone.
Yeah, thanks
Please
for
get out of
spending 20
here.
episodes with
This
our
was rough.
dumbasses.
Yeah, this is a banger,
true.
really. Like number
Yeah.
20. This is like 2 decades. Like we're going
Yeah,
pretty good.
we're only
here.
going up from
2
here.
decades.
Only going
Yeah.
up from here, guys.
This one was really good. Does anyone have? Well, actually, Cole has something going on, don't you? And like
Yeah, I have
I have a few
on
things,
the,
Tomorrow.
the 19th, or tomorrow. Yes, that's why I said the 19th, because it's tomorrow at 1:03 p.m. I am going to be commentating
Eastern, Pacific,
Sin
Western?
Dark Eastern.
Eastern. Okay.
Wait, is it actually Eastern?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
so.
It's Eastern.
Okay.
It's Eastern.
Hey, I mean, I'm just trying to get people to watch your shit, bro.
Eastern. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm doing my goddamn job.
At 1 p.m. Entertainment Tonight, Sin Dark Fates and he's playing, I'm commentating, Scooby-Doo Unmasked, all levels, be there. So there you go. It's at GDQ Hotfix, like the Latin American thing.
The Games Done Quick channel. Just go to twitch.tv/Games Done
James
Quick.
Done Quick.
Hashtag gifted.
LATAM.
On the 22nd of October, I forget what time exactly, but the show starts at 10 p.m. Eastern on GDQ Hotfix. I'll be running Van Helsing any %, so that'll be cool. It's like so by the time this is out, I should have been able to announce that, so that's cool. And then on the 27th of October, I'll be running Devil May Cry 5 for the Breaking the Habit charity marathon. So that's going on, and also I have a new YouTube video that's like 5 hours long where I play through every character in the PS2 game Devil Kings, which is a hilarious localization.
That's 5
of
hours.
And
It's a
long
5-hour
ass game.
speedrun,
yeah.
I'm
by the way.
like, bro, is this game
Yeah,
just
5-hour
long as
speedrun.
fuck? And he's like,
There's
yeah.
12 characters that you got to play through, dude. And you got to conquer the map with each one of them. So, yeah, it's a localization of Sengoku Basara, which is, like Chinese historical figures fighting it out.
Audio
But
listeners,
they
it's
anime-fied it.
basically like Fire Emblem, but instead of a tactical role-playing game, you're down on the ground.
It's Dynasty Warriors, yeah,
It's like Fire Emblem.
but also cooler. Sure, we'll go with that.
All right, what's your next hotfix show, Jaxler?
I'm also going to be on commentary during...
had something.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro is always doing something.
Like a fucking book.
But I'll be on commentary for Crow's LT Gray run on Sunday of that week on the 20th.
Yep.
At 6:30 p.m. And then also this is like not a GDQ thing, but a different marathon thingy. We're doing a mutual aid marathon raising money for speedrunner by the name of Alice at Wonderland Games. And I'm going to be running Frog Monster and Pseudo Regalia on Friday the 18th of this week.
Sick.
So actually the day...
Today?
Well,
the day
well,
this comes
actually,
out, yep.
by the time this is out, those 2 runs will already been done because I have the morning block.
Okay.
Well, then go
Yeah.
watch it. The VOD.
Yeah, go watch it.
go
on
watch the
VOD,
VOD.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Also, like
I should
Nestani
practice
mentioned
for that.
earlier, the next 2 episodes of Never the Same Concern were edited by him, and I think they're pretty good ones too. So you should watch those on Tuesdays. So the 22nd and the 29th. So check those out.
True. And then also next week on Hotfix, I'm going to be doing nothing because I don't speedrun anymore.
yeah. That's fucked up. I think you should change
we're all
that.
very busy this week, huh?
No, I have nothing going on at all, actually. People have been saying this.
It's true. Have a
Maybe I'll
wonderful
release my
night,
video.
everybody.
Yeah.
maybe Cole's video
Gibson
will be
says,
out.
have a
That would be-
nice
that would be
day and
tight.
play web fishing.
I want it to be. It's Quagmire from Family Guy.